Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. My name is Talisha, also known as CreativiTeeByT. Thank you so much for stopping by. Today I am coming to you with a pattern haul, and this is not just a regular pattern haul of me picking up patterns that I want, but I am currently making my Make 9 plans, which you will be seeing very soon, and I picked up special patterns in particular for this particular Make 9 project that I'm going to be doing throughout the years. So I'm going to share with you these patterns just to kind of show you what the Make 9 plans are going to be looking like, and then I'll show you again once I make my Make 9 plans. So the first pattern that I picked up is McCall 7893, and it is a Mrs. Fitted wrap dress that have sleeve and length variations. This is a true wrap dress, so it's not a faux wrap dress. I used to wear these type of dresses all the time, and so with my Make 9 plans, this is something that I plan to incorporate, so that is why I picked this pattern up. And here are the line drawings in the back, and you can see view A has a more asymmetrical hem, and view B is more of a straight hem. Well, it is a straight hem. So the fabrics that you would use are going to be moderate stretch knits with 35% cross grain, and you would use interlock, cotton knits, and jerseys. And for me, I would make view A, which is the peach colored dress that the model is wearing. So then I picked up McCall 7953, and the description for this is Mrs. Jumpsuits and Dresses. I really like it for view D, which is what the model is wearing, and I would probably make this in like the summertime or the springtime, but I really like this because of the wrap style of it. It's not, you know, it does have pants for the jumpsuit, but I just kind of like that wrap style. And here are the line drawings in the back, and these are semi-fitted mock wrap dresses and jumpsuits, and they do come in 2 lengths and have front tucks. I don't see where they have pockets, so we'll have to figure that out. Again, that is McCall 7953, and I would make view D. Then I picked up some new look patterns. I picked up 4 of those, and the first one that I picked up is New Look 6680, and the pattern description just says women's 7 sizes in 1, but basically it's a faux wrap dress and it's made out of knit fabric. So that is why I picked it up. Even though it is a faux wrap, I am looking to want to make more wrap styles, so I picked this up. It is a little bit more fitted than I'd prefer, but I'm gonna go ahead and give this a try at some point. Here are the line drawings in the back, and the suggested fabrics are sized for stretch knits only, such as interlock, jacquard, jersey, rid knit, ITY, bamboo, modal, sweater knit. And not only did I pick this up because I want more wrap styles, but this calls specifically for ITY, and I have a lot of ITY fabric in my stash that I just have not touched in several years, and I want to go ahead and utilize that. And because this pattern specifically calls for ITY, I went ahead and picked it up so I could use it, and I would make the view that the model is wearing, which is view B. And I'm sure by now you're seeing a trend. Here's another new look pattern. This is New Look 6554. This is another faux wrap option for me to sew up. This one has jumpsuits in there, and this one has a long maxi and then a shorter version, and there's also a tie. This description is also Mrs. 7 sizes in 1. I don't really understand what that is, but basically you can look at the photo and know what it is. It's faux wrap styles. The bodices are all the same, but you have the option of having a long maxi style dress or a shorter dress or the jumpsuit. So there's 3 different versions within this pattern. Here are the line drawings, and the suggested fabrics are sized for stretch knits only, and this one also calls for ITY, and jersey. What drew me to this is the fact that it calls for ITY specifically. I know sometimes you can make things out of any type of fabrics, but I like that it specifically called for ITY, and I like the faux wrap options. And for me, I think I would make version C, which is the shorter dress right here, or I would make view A, which is the actual jumpsuit with pants. So then I picked up New Look 6560, and the description is Mrs. Wrap Tops. I really love wrap tops, and especially when it has like a peplum, and this has like that peplum look to it. And I also love ruffles. So you give me a peplum, you give me some ruffles, and I'm gonna try to get it done, okay? So I like view C, which is what the model is wearing, and I also love view A because of the ruffles, which is this one right here. Absolutely beautiful. So here are the line drawings in the back, and the suggested fabrics are going to be your lightweight cotton types, double georgette, gauze, lightweight linen types, silky types. And the one thing that I noticed about this particular pattern is this pattern, even though it goes to a size 20, the bust size, the largest bust size I should say, is 47.5 inches. My bust is a 45 and a size 18 is 45.5, so I could have a more fitted fit with the 45.5 at a size 18, or I could go with the 47.5 and have a little bit of room. But normally New Look patterns do not go up that high, so I feel like the newer New Look patterns are going up a little bit more in size to be more size inclusive. So again, like I said, I would make view C, which is what the model is wearing, and there's two other variations of C, or I would make view A. I don't mind view B, but I'm not a fan of flutter sleeves, so that's why I would probably just stick with either A or C. And another reason why I like it is because this is a pattern that you can wear year round, because you have your short sleeve and your long sleeve options. Option C are like grown-in sleeves, and option A are the kind that you install. So you have very good different options with this pattern, and I look forward to making that soon. And then there's New Look 6656. The pattern description for this is Mrs. Top with optional back opening and flared sleeves. I like this top because it's very simplistic but yet cute. This pattern reminds me of another New Look pattern that I made that I really enjoyed. The difference is that the hemline between the bodice and the lower portion of this top is that it has like a curved shape to it. So I really like the fact that, I'll have two patterns that are similar, but there are some differences in there. I look forward to making this very soon, but I picked it up because of the hemline being rounded, and I just really love the simplicity of it. And you can get a lot of good pieces that will just like staple wardrobe pieces out of a pattern like this. So I'll show you the line drawings. So here are the line drawings in the back, and you can see where that opening is there. I definitely wouldn't make the version with an opening in the back because I'm a bra girl, and what's the point in having an opening if you're just going to show your bra? So I would stick to view B, and the suggested fabrics are going to be your chambray, your charmeuse, chiffon, cotton lawn, cotton types, crepes, crepe de chine, double georgette, linen blends, shirtings, and silky types. So it's pretty much everything minus your knits. So yeah, you could do a lot with this pattern, and I look forward to making it. Oh, and another thing, the largest bust size for this pattern is going to be 48 inches. So again, the previous pattern that I made through New Look, the largest size was a 44, and it was very tight on me. So I'm glad to see that this gives me more room, and I won't feel like I'm choking. And again, that's New Look 6656. So then I picked up during this last Simplicity sale, Simplicity 8735, and the description for this is Mrs. Petite wrap dress, as you can see, and this is a true wrap style of dress, and that is why I picked it up. I really like all the versions of the dress, minus the length on D. It's a little bit too long for me. I think it kind of takes away from it, but there are 4 different versions of this dress. The different versions is pretty much separates each other based off of the length and the sleeves. So view A is the shorter version with short sleeves. View B is a little bit longer, but has the same length of for the sleeves. View C has like a shorter sleeve, kind of like a cap sleeve, and view D is very long and it has regular long sleeves. Now view C and D kind of flare out from on the bottom half, the skirt portion of the dress, and view A is a little bit more straight. So that is another difference within the pattern. And it also has custom cup sizes, so there's a B cup, C, D, and a double D. So that is the reason why I picked this up, not only because of the wrap, but because of the fact that there's double D cup options. And the fabric suggestions are going to be your chambray, your cotton types, crepes, jersey, lightweight denim, linen types, micro suede, ponte, silky types, stretch, velvet. So you can use both knit and woven fabrics for this pattern, which is really good. And so, like I said, I plan to make view A or B. Again, this is Simplicity 8735, and I want to give a shout out to Sarah of Naughty Gnome, because I had not noticed this pattern and she had picked this pattern up, and I wrote it down because I was like, this is one that I need on my list. So thanks, Sarah, for showing that pattern. So then I picked up Simplicity 9354, and I have another shout out. I picked this pattern up because Rochelle of Rochelle's Handmade Designs picked this up, and she made a jacket out of this pattern, and it was not a costume. It was an Ankara jacket, and it was absolutely beautiful. And I was like, I had noticed the pattern, but I didn't look past the costume part of it. Just for whatever reason, I just didn't look past the costume part of it. But there is a Mimi G coat that looks very similar to View D that I have always wanted to make, but I didn't make it because I just didn't want to go through the lining and just all the extra steps that usually come with more detailed types of patterns. So I picked this up to make View D because I want that style of jacket with the cape on it, this view right here, and I think it would be so cute as a spring coat, and that is what I'm going to do with that. So you will be seeing this pattern made up, and I'm going to be making View D. Here are the line drawings in the back, and the description is Mrs. Jacket costume with mask and hat. The fabric suggestions are cotton blends, and again, I am going to be making View D that has the cape. I think it's super adorable. Then I picked up Simplicity 9462, and the description is Child and Mrs. Lounge dresses. And I picked this up because it reminds me of the Wilder gown. Now, I don't know when I would make this, but I do want to make it, and I would hack it to have the different tiers for it to look like the Wilder gown. But you all know I will make a PDF pattern, but I'm not a super big fan, and if I can find something that's similar to a PDF pattern that I like, I'm gonna buy it and figure it out, and that is why I purchased this pattern. Here are the line drawings, and the fabric suggestions are going to be your crinkled gauze, flannel, laundered cottons, challis, silk rayons, cotton interlock, and jerseys. But I would probably make this out of a standard cotton. So I would make version A. And like I said, I'm not sure when I will make it, but I am going to make it. And then I picked up Simplicity 9019, and this is girls and Mrs. Loungewear. And the reason why I picked this up is because when I was just looking through the cabinets, it just kind of stuck out at me, and it reminds me of the toaster sweater, but with a kangaroo pouch. So I had recently just made the toaster sweater, and I had not posted it yet or whatever, but I was so excited about it that I was like, oh, here's another version of the toaster sweater. So I picked it up. I really love that neckline. It's easy to sew pattern, and I also like the simple loungewear pants pattern that's built inside as well. So the fabric recommendations are going to be your stretch knits only, such as fleece, minky, sweatshirt fleece, and terry knit. So again, I really like this pattern. It's easy to sew, and this could be a dupe for the toaster sweater. Once I posted the toaster sweater that I made, I heard that the pattern is out of print now and that it's no longer available. So if that is true, you could always use this pattern for your bodice and then just use a different pattern to get the sleeves, because there's so many patterns that have the same sleeves as the original toaster sweater. Or you could go online to Sew House 7 and pick up the original toaster sweater pattern. But yeah, you could definitely use this one because it will work. So that is all for my pattern haul of McCall's New Look Simplicity. I hope you enjoyed the pattern haul. Please let me know in the comments below which one was your favorite one, or if you like the ideas that I have. I hope to share with you my Make 9 plan soon, so that you can kind of get an idea of what I am going to be doing. These are not the only patterns that are involved in my Make 9 plans, but this will help me succeed with completing all of the projects that I have for that. So again, let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.